I love it, man. I don't want to give too much more away. We've been talking about the special a bit, but I do have one bone to pick with you from the latest stand-up. I believe you said that girl-on-girl porn is the holy grail of porn.
Yeah, that's where you learn the most.
I think I wholeheartedly disagree, sir.
Wait, what's your favorite? What's
I mean, my favorite.
I can talk about porn for hours.
I mean, I've been doing it for years. That's what this podcast is.
I've talked about.
We used to. Asa Akira used to be our co-host.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we had like a 2-year stint with her.
Awesome. I never really jerked off to her. There's a guy I watched. Fuck, Owen Gray.
Yeah, that tattoo throws me off, though.
Dude. First of all. I can't believe we are talking about Owen Gray.
We could do this for days, my friend.
We talked about this recently. You were like, you can understand how depraved you are when, like, I'm searching dudes now.
Yeah, when you go with male porn stars.
What's Manuel up to?
So I talk shit about him on my solo podcast.
Hard. Yeah,
well, I didn't talk shit, but I watched him one week and I was like, I couldn't stop reading the guy. Like, his legs are fucking fascinating. I'm looking at all his tattoos, his scarring, and he's got a great dick on him. And he
awesome
really he's got a weird style pants on for a little while. What the fuck? Is that really? What about your? So, and then I said, I go on my podcast. I was like, I go, first of all, I don't think his dick's that big. I think he's just a small guy. And big
it's all dicks proportional.
Yeah, it's all proportional. If I had that piece on me, it would look regular. But he's a small guy. And I got a fucking DM from him. Yo, I'm 6'2". I'm gonna share it with you.
That's amazing.
What a flex.
It's a hammer. Trust me.
It's gotta be. Oh no. Oh, it's gotta be on. I'll read it.
He's got the tattoos. He's got the other one. Is his arm right, or is the leg that's just black?
It's like his arm. But his leg goes like black to letters.
Yeah.
That's so fucking.
You know how closely I've looked at this motherfucker's dick? It used to be pierced.
I know, you can tell. I can tell too.
He took it out.
Owen Gray. Wow, he must be going viral right now. He's got 640 tweets.
Good for him.
Oh, Owen in Grey's Anatomy. Apparently something's going on with Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, Owen Gray was one. I love to find a porn.
All of this you don't get with girl on girl.
Oh, there's one porn I saw. It's a guy fucks girl on mountaintop. And
recently, like it's like it's
kind
of been making the rounds on Pornhub recently because I feel like I've seen that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Here's why I got into it, right? Is I like all the other backstories.
I'm a huge story guy, big time plot guy. The interviews and the talking beforehand. Sometimes I don't even make it to the fucking. I'm done.
I said, I was like, so you get what? The video is a girl, like beautiful mountaintop in like Switzerland. I mean, and they're at altitude, like they're at legit altitude, right?
Base camp,
like no joke. And then she like kind of drops her pants, and then she like gets on her knees, and you look at the soles of her shoes, and you're like, that's telling a story. You're like, this girl does hike a lot. She pronates, but she hikes a lot. These are legit hiking shoes, right? She's wearing. Normally they wear outfits to fuck. She's wearing her legit hiking shoes to fuck. And then the guy comes in, and he starts fucking her in the ass. And all I can think is, I want to watch the videotape of them walking down the mountain, because you know she's gonna be like, ow, fuck. And then I thought, I want to see the tape of them going up. What a fucking rapey walk up a hill to go like, oh, so I guess once we get up there, you're gonna just fuck me in the ass. Yep. She is definitely trying to fix the relationship. I've gotten into some.
That's
weird
the treat,
points.
man. You got your treats at the end of the day. We'll get to the top. We'll fuck.
Oh, I wanted to bring a tent and sleep up there. My wife would never let me fuck her at the top of a mountain.
I don't think anybody's wife would.
Dude, have you ever come across a porn that you've watched before and you're like halfway through, you're like, shut the fuck up. I've seen this before.
I thought it felt familiar.
God. I hate that.
Several times.
I hate that Pornhub now tells you what they think you'll like, and you're like, easy. All right?
Recommended for you is like looking in the mirror times 1,000,000. It's like, really? That's what the algorithm, like the fucking Pornhub billionaire company churned out for me? Fuck.
You know what I love about Pornhub? And I don't know if I've ever said this. I recently went to Portugal. And when you're over there, you know where it says popular in the United States?
They switched it over.
It's
they know where you
popular
are.
in Portugal. And little culture.
Yeah.
Like, so this
popular.
is what the Portuguese want.
Wait, can I switch it up
in Rome.
on this and go, I want out of the
Probably.
United States. I want to see what's going on in Chechnya.
I don't know if you want to see that. Maybe you do. I don't judge.
Have you jerked off to
Probably yes. What were we about to say?
Muslim porn?
I mean,
there was that
like
one with-
ISIS porn, like or just Arab women.
Like the girls in the
hijab
the
things?
hijabs.
Yeah, there was that one with
Probably
what's her
not.
name?
I'm not opposed to it. Mia Khalifa got in trouble for doing that.
Mia Khalifa did one. Yeah.
Yeah, she had ISIS coming at her.
and her stepmom. Fuck a motorcycle rider. She sucks his dick on his table. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I know.
So to answer your question, yes.
Mia Khalifa never really got.
No.
There's certain porn
I
stars
actually
that-
don't like her because she claims like she was #1 porn star. I'm like,
still is, but she's
it's
not.
like you're not. You're fake. You're phony. You're not down in the trenches doing real porn.
You're not. I think you can't be allowed to call yourself a porn star until you've done a gangbang.
Fact.
And Mia
Really?
Khalifa's never even done anal.
I was gonna say
She's never done anal?
You certainly have to do anal to be called a porn star. You have to do anal.
Mia Khalifa is a big fan of Florida State, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
Now she tries to be like a sports blogger. I'm like, just do anal, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Then you can be a sports blogger. But first, let's see anal.
It's like those. It's like they have those clips of like topless people delivering the news, and you're like, "Hey, just eat each other's pussies."
Right. Like that. Trust me, that's not getting the fucking.
I'm not here for the news, ladies. And I think just eat her pussy. All right, perfect.
This is like kind of reminds me, or not reminds me, but of a voicemail. We have like people calling with voicemails, and we don't have to listen to it. But the one is, would you rather have your Google search history always go, your porn search history always go public, or you can never use like Google?
Say that again.
So like, say anytime you search Pornhub or you search Google, you search for any kind of porn,
Your search
it
history.
basically tweets it out itself. It's like,
Okay.
this is what Bert just Googled.
Okay.
Or you never get to use Google ever.
Oh no! I'd never use Google ever.
Really?
You don't
Oh,
want-
the stuff,
you don't
no,
want your-
no, no.
yeah.
The stuff I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's bad.
made a joke about it, but there was a period where I was into quicksand porn.
I'm not kidding.
What does that mean?
Go
Never
on.
seen
please.
quicksand porn?
No.
I'm absolutely gonna pull this up right now.
It was the dude, the one, the girl with the red top's the sexy one.
Probably gonna do whatever comes up first. To be honest, Bert.
It's
What is-
it's hard to find, man.
Is it on? Is it on? No, I was gonna say quicksand porn. Is it on Pornhub?
Yeah, but the ones on Pornhub aren't that great. There's only a couple good ones that I found. There's some guys that are
Holy shit!
yeah. This girl walking through the woods. All of a sudden she's like, uh oh.
So it's into like I'm almost gonna die sort of thing.
And then she just disappears, and that's the part where I don't understand where
like,
she goes.
like magic.
Like she's underway, like she's holding her breath for like it's fucking.
And you think it's all real? It's not like it's not like.
Dude! Now that I mentioned it somewhere on something, probably on Rogan's podcast, and people started sending me like legit artists who do quicksand porn. Like there's a whole subgenre of sinkers.
I mean,
Yes, that's what they call each other. They've got like sinker spots where you can find.
is this like worthy? Would
Yeah.
you consider this?
This is a pretty good one. By the way, I'm going to race back to my room. But what it is,
I love the sign. It says like "Don't walk quicksand."
Fuck,
this one isn't that good. Usually, yeah,
But this is like a mud bath.
Yeah, this is a mud bath.
This is
yeah.
not true
Yeah,
quicksand.
That's not a good one.
I have never.
I thought I'd seen it.
Yes,
all.
I have
thought I'd
never
seen
had
it.
someone
I've
be
never heard
like,
this.
"Hey, have you seen this?" And I've been like, "I've never had this happen."
Can
You
I
are.
show- I'll
You
show
are.
I'll show you my favorite one ever.
Please
this
do.
is just, it's called. I'm sure you know it, but maybe you don't know it the way I know it. Down blousing.
Down blouse.
Okay, so
Wow, I'm
this
just
is
getting
what
schooled right now.
this is why
I'm
it's so
embarrassed.
fucking
Yeah, I am. I'm
interesting.
embarrassed.
Is down blousing is ultimately the thing that makes it hot is there's connective tissue into your real life. It's just a woman in a loose fitting top, not wearing a bra, cleaning a toilet, and talking to the camera like she's your wife and she's boring the fuck out of you, but looking at you and you see a little side tit, then you see a little nipple.
up skirt, down
Upskirting.
blouse.
Yeah,
got
but
it.
it's a
got
video
it.
of a woman just cleaning, being like, "So later, I thought my mom would come over, and then you see a little bit of a tit action. You're like, oh, dude, I did a radio show one time with my buddy Cowhead, and we were like, they had girls come in and see who could down blouse us the best. Meaning, they get in a loose top, they lean forward, they pretend to clean. And who could hold the most interestingly inane conversation with us while we just looked at their tits? It was fucking
I was gonna
brilliant.
say that is living the dream.
It was like the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. I was like, and these girls are like trying to win concert tickets or whatever, and everyone got concert tickets, and we were like, I was like, I'll buy her concert tickets right now. We're not cheating, but we're definitely getting great. It's like, and what happens is, when I'm at home, my wife's like doing the dishes and she's wearing this Guns N' Roses shirt. And you just come in from the side and you see it and you're like, oh, there's tigers in these woods.
Man, you are a funny motherfucker. Bert.